Welcome to my presentation about migrating an application from Spring Boot to Quarkus. First, we are going to see which is the agenda that you can expect of this presentation, just in order for you to know whenever you are going to close the video. Yeah. So if you don't like it, you know in which step you can go away. So first, I will introduce myself. Then what can you expect of this talk? So it's better to know which are the expectations that you can have before the end of the presentation. Also, a brief introduction to what it is Quarkus. So how many of you haven't used Quarkus yet? Oh, and for the rest, I assume that you are all using Quarkus in production, right? Great. So why I decided to migrate this application? Well, as I suppose that many of you, we have lots of things to think about, lots of things to do. So why I decided to invest my time on this? Then I will show you, obviously, the steps of the migration. So which are the things that I have done in order to migrate from Spring to Quarkus. And then a performance comparative between the three options. So Spring, Quarkus Hotspot, and then Quarkus Native. And in the end, a summary about what have been my impressions on doing this presentation, which are my outcomes, and which is my summary about all this time. And also, in the end, a bit of references that you can follow in order to to learn more, to get more information from other people that know way more than me. So it's a good starting point in order to see how to move on. So a bit of introduction. Yeah, you can see I'm one of the JAG leaders on the Barcelona Java user group. Barcelona, sunny and beautiful city. Also, one of the organizers of the JVC Conf. So how many of you haven't been in this great conference hosted in Barcelona during summer? Come on, man. So you need to think about coming these or next editions. And I'm working as software engineer at Red Hat in the application migration and modernization. And here you have all my ways of contacting. So using Twitter, my email, using my blog. So I don't post a lot, but sometimes I post my personal experiences about doing some things that you can find them interesting. And also I'm trying to learn how to play guitar. You need to invest your spare time doing some things, and music was one of my things never touched. And also I'm trying to cope with all the versions of Frozen and with the songs in order to do some crazy things with my daughter. So what can you expect of this presentation? Well, it's basically experience. So my experience coming from no knowledge at all about Quarkus and trying to migrate an application based on let's say the most used framework nowadays. It's an opinionated option, obviously. I decided to do some things my way, but you can use your way. So you can just follow the famous song and do it your way. So it's not a magistral lecture. So this is not like, wow, you are going to learn here lots of things. No, you are going to see a real experience of someone doing this migration. And in the end, it's something that works. I coded all the changes, and finally I get the running code in the three options. And as I said, this is not the way. This is only my way. You can find yours, and for sure, you will find better ways of doing it. And here you have the versions of Spring and Quarkus used. So Spring on 2.15 and Quarkus on version 1.20. This is not the latest, but this was the version when I started doing the migration. And a brief description of Quarkus. So what is Quarkus?